Oh my god, yo, what's going on YouTube? Gigi, the evil, is back. And she's talking. So you know what I had to do? I had to jump straight on it. Straight after those Dragon Ball videos, I had to jump on some new videos as well. I had to mix it up a bit. Had to give it a little bit of secret sauce on it. But you know what? Let's jump straight into it.
Before Kai, I was getting, like, I been told y'all this. Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. Who the laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that laughed or got excited was on my Deshae, why the are you saying anything?
Recently, Kai Cenat's ex Gigi has gone on the internet and exposed Kai. Well, mainly Kai Cenat's friends and the other people around them and how they were acting during and before the relationship, pointing out people like Deshae Fries, Dez, and even his assistant Bree, calling them all weird, and even going after claims of her apparently being a clout chaser and using Kai Cenat for his money. And originally, when I first recorded this video, I just was breaking down everything that she said, but as of 4 a.m. in the morning, Kai Cenat's assistant Bree has dropped multiple screenshots and videos proving some of the claims that Gigi apparently made wrong. But we're going to dive into all of that. In order to do that though, we had to start from the very beginning. Who even are any of these people and how do we get here in the first place?
A lot of y'all assume a lot and y'all may see things that may not be true. You feel what I'm saying? While I was going y'all seeing a whole lot of and taking it and running with it that may not be true. And I feel like in order to respect me, you gotta respect. You got me.
Kai Cenat, streamer's favorite streamer, needs no real introduction, but in case you actually have never heard of him, he is the peak when it comes to streaming. Someone who is very well known, reached heights that no one has ever done before, and has recently even stepped away from the internet after fulfilling so many goals that it's kind of hard to think of what's next. And even with this time being away from
making clothes designs, which I'm gonna go away.
Controversy purely because of the people he's around, and in this particular instance, it's because of his girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend now, as even their breakup was pretty muddy and made front pages because she allegedly cheated on Kai Cenat with NBA YoungBoy. There are some rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. This was said with no clip attached, no real proof, no real anything. But this did not stop anybody from attacking and hating on Gigi, and the internet already didn't like her that much because of old clips that have resurfaced of her talking about her ideal person to be with and it not being Kai Cenat.
You could like build.
He gotta be like 6'1".
Are we saying like, this is realistic?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like.
Me too.
The guy said it's 5 foot 3. Oh boy.
6'1".
Oh boy.
Waves. I love me a little, you know. Nice body, like. Works out, looks nice.
Guy's not even that fat. Leave guy alone.
He's an artist.
Artist about what? Like, are we saying like artists and like
music?
So this just added
that's literally just NBA YoungBoy.
She was already receiving for older things.
That's just NBA YoungBoy without the wage.
Hours after this tweet had went out, Kai would end up posting on his story, basically confirming that he has broken up with Gigi and he apparently doesn't want to get with any girl anymore. I'm single. I will never be in another relationship again. And I'd be lying to you if I told you most of the internet's reaction was mixed in any way, shape, or form. Because a lot of people acted like this for Kai clip over here of them basically saying thank God that she is finally out of Kai Cenat's life, from his assistant to friends to basically any and everybody around him.
You're broken up, so Gigi. Why play my mans like that?
When a lot of people saw this, they basically thought it was him confirming the rumors, but at no point in time did he ever say what the reason was for, why he ended up breaking up with her, or anything of the sort. He just left it up to speculation, and with that most recent tweet being about the relationship, a lot of people were just pointing the finger at that. And because of that, a bunch of people had went online and were accusing Gigi of...
Yeah, that was very vague. I will not lie, that was very, very vague. He just said, I'm not going to enjoy it. That's very vague and very... I could be taken any way. I could be taken any way. You guys are gonna rob him, cheating on him, anything in this world can be possible. Anything in this world can be possible once you put your mind to it. And I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
crazy things, saying that she was a gold digger, saying that she was this and that. But at no point in time did Kai really have an input. Even with that being the case, she decided to post on her story going off on the people that were saying stuff about her. I left. Now you want to get on the internet and rush to paint a false narrative about me off a fake Twitter post is insane. I've never cheated on him, and you know that. I have never dealt with that man. Play that sympathetic role somewhere else.
Is gedaan door de bank-app. Is geworden.
Yeah, Gigi. I can't know who that is. I don't have Twitter, so I don't know who that is. I ain't even left school yet. Why you showing me that? Anywho.
She basically came online pointing the finger at Kai as if he's the one that started the rumors and was somebody that was contributing to it, and that really wasn't the case. All he did was post on his Twitter and Instagram story revealing to everyone that he is now single. But after all of this had went down at the end of last month, people just thought this was going to be the end of Kai and Gigi. They weren't going to talk about each other. Kai was going to move on with his life and she was going to move on with her life. But of course that couldn't be the case, because we're here today with her going on a YouTube video, not really exposing Kai Snap, but exposing things with inside the relationship, even the people around Kai that she claims are fake.
I see his friends laughing and think cute, thinking cool. Who the f laughs at their friend going through a breakup? Or who the f gets excited behind their friend going through a breakup? But then I thought about it. Every friend that f***ing laughed or got excited was a that was on my Shay, why the f?
Oh, well, she even said it before. I was even gonna say it, bro. No, but if I say something, I could probably get jumped. But hear me out though. You can just tell by the people's character who's a good person, who's not a good person. Does he? Like you could tell. Who did he have on stream? He had that one time he had someone on stream. And then his cousin, I think, was taking ass in front of the kid. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you can already tell he just wants us. He just wants to take us.
Anything. I seen the clip where Deshae was like, "Oh, I was never a fan of Kai and Gigi. Kai needs to da 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 da." Of course you weren't a fan, my heart, because you wanted to be my. Like when me and Kai first got together, Deshae was calling and texting Kai like, "Oh, that's a little girl. You like her? Like nah, bro. I don't think you should her." But was the main trying to with me. Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old until 21. Deshae had been trying to with me since I was like 13, 14 years old. Since I met.
At least after this, it looks like I might have to fooled the whole time.
Oh my god, bro. This nigga is what dying for pussy, bro. Oh my god. Please be, I need, oh my god, bro. This nigga, bro. 13, 14. If I go, I'm gonna go. I'm pausing the video. You know, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I've done the mathematical. I've done some research. I've done the maths. I've done everything. I've got my. Furthermore, we're pausing again. Well, look what we have here. We have some dilemmas to make. We got some pedophilia going on. Because if my mathematics are correct, and because I am set free in maths, and set free maths is middle set. So if I'm pretty good at my math, then you should be pretty good at your math too. If Gigi says she's 13 to 14, you already know what's going on. And to Shea Frost, as cold as you might be, A, don't freeze. So, I'm gonna come close to the camera. You see, this ain't J no more. This ain't J no more. This ain't Swazi. Swazi don't wear skull caps. But Sheriff Swad do. You see this? You see this, ladies and gentlemen? If you do 25, subtract 7. So Gigi said 13 to 14. If my calculations are correct, Gigi would be 7. Gigi would be 20 right now. 20 or 21. And 7 years from 20, 21 is 14 or 13. So 7 subtract 25, which is the actual age, because Gigi doesn't have her age exposed on the internet. But the Shay Frost, you, my friend, do. And 25 subtract 7 is 18. So you were hitting on a girl 5 years younger than you. And mind you, she's still in grade school, bro. She's still in grade school, and you know what that means. That's a case that we can't let go. So the Shay Frost, put your hands behind your back, and you best get the fuck out of the country, because if we find you, it won't be looking good. But I'll bring it back to Jay. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my segment, because I'm Sheriff Swansea, and this is Court. Peace. Hi, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed the segment where Sheriff Swansea did his mathematical equations to check if something was correct. And I think Sheriff Swansea did an amazing job. Thank you, Sheriff Swansea. And let's get back in.
Until 21. The Shay had been trying to with me since I was like 13, 14 years old, since I met them.
The Shay Freaky Frost. Now, if you've been around this channel long enough, you already know how I feel about the Shay and his freaky ways. So this honestly doesn't surprise me in the slightest. If there was an extra piece of really curvy driftwood, I believe he would try and talk to that as well. And during the time she's talking about, currently she's around 21, 22. So when she was 13, the Shay would have been around 17 to like 16, around that age range, which I guess they are still minors technically,
wasn't wrong.
To me, that is very weird behavior. I don't think a 17-year-old should be interacting with anybody that's
correct.
13, 14.
He was correct.
But
Close
I
enough.
guess that's
Good job,
just me. Maybe the Shay thinks differently. Well, obviously he does by her testimony of this. But honestly, not unexpected, because this is Freaky Frost we're talking about. So it's not surprising to anybody that he tried to interact with any girl, regardless if they were family, friend of his sisters, or friends of anybody else's. But the person that got people genuinely surprised was apparently Des sliding into her DMs and even trying to get with her after breaking up with Kai Cenat.
And Des, you thought it was so funny, thought it was so cool, thought it was so cute, right? You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But Des, you also were trying to with me. Once I caught you on my page liking my the other day, I then went to your page, went to go DM you and tell you about yourself until I came across the DMs you have been sending me since 2021, Des. DTB Des goes to page. Cool. Mind you, Des was liking my on, what day is this? What day is this? January 16th. Today's January 20th. This was 4 days ago. You are so epic. I don't know what that emoji's supposed to mean. Y'all know, I don't know. But I know it don't mean nothing just friendly. Heart emoji. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Am I gonna be able to see you? This was in 2021. When I first started with Kai and he did some that really bothered me and I stopped with him. As soon as I stopped with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to with me, not knowing by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together.
Now, the situation with Des definitely hits harder because that's Kai Cenat's closer friend coming from New York. And the fact that he would be over here DMing her friend to see if he can get with her, when he knows that her and Kai are supposed to be together, is pretty odd and weird behavior. And with the DMs from 2021, a lot of people are only putting that out because of the age gap again, with Des being around 19 to 20 and her being 17, 16, around that age. And a bunch of people are pointing the finger at Des, saying that he is fake to Kai, he's not a real friend of Kai's. That's definitely not behavior that a real friend would go and do. But she didn't stop there. She also addressed some rumors of people calling her a gold digger.
Before Kai, I was getting
I'm a bit too low.
Je laptop, hij doet het nog, maar hij is onwijs traag. Hoog tijd voor een nieuwe dus. Alleen, welke wordt het? Geen paniek, wij hebben de laptop die voldoet aan jouw wensen. Je vindt hem in de Coolblue-app en in onze winkels. Top. Coolblue. Alles voor een glimlach.
Like, I've been told y'all this. Been going on. Why the f would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my person that's between me and my. As soon as we would put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that and just run with it like I ain't never had before. No, I been having, I been getting. Like,
now, don't get me wrong, if you still have a luxurious lifestyle before Kai Cenat, that's all fine and dandy, and if you had one before him, that's also great, that's even better actually, but you can't sit here and lie and act like her life wouldn't be elevated by being with him. He was at his prime, at the top of the game, again, one of the biggest streamers out, doing collaborations that people could only dream of, so being around him by proxy is not only going to elevate her, but also just her career in general. Not saying that makes her a gold digger, but just saying that that's why a lot of people would think that, because you are going to gain by just being around him. And another reason that a lot of people are pointing the finger at her saying that she's a gold digger is because of a clip that came out from her video vlog of her asking Kai Cenat for certain things on Christmas that were all luxurious, expensive items.
I remember that clip.
Okay, I know it seems like a lot, but you're
and
you get people.
She had a whole thingy. She had a whole feed. She had a whole Word document on what she watches.
Stuff like, come on. Okay, so this is my #1 gift. G-Wagon, black, pink interior. It's very detailed. I just feel like, you know, for safety reasons, I did want a pink outside, but for safety reasons, I just feel like maybe it should be pink in the inside, so I still get that pink vibe, and then just do black on the outside and black out the windows, tint it up, you know, like that. Or we can go BMW X6 M Competition. Really nice car as well.
Personally, I feel like a lot of people were overreacting when that clip originally came out anyway, because that is just them making content, and that is them doing something that they think will make a good video. And even Gigi addressed this because she knew a lot of hate came after that video went out, that it was apparently Kai Cenat's idea in the first place to even do all that stuff, and at the end of the day, it was just meant to be a joke. But because a bunch of people were accusing her of being a gold digger and she had to clear up all those rumors, she decided to point the finger at some other people and accuse them of actually using Kai, and that happened to be the Clover Boys.
Not only has this bought 2 cribs and furnished both cribs, y'all just got bust down for the mafia-thon. Y'all all just got a really nice chain for the mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the f were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift. He ain't get from y'all. But I'm the parasite, but I'm draining him. It's me. Y'all are men at the end of the day, and he's another man that's doing all of this for men. But y'all can't accumulate a couple dollars and at least get him a book y'all see like to read.
If accusations like this are pretty true, it just adds more fuel on the fire of hate that the Clover Boys currently have. Because a lot of people have already pointed out that certain people who are part of this group bring bad PR to Kai, seem pretty ungrateful, and really aren't there to make good content, but seem like they are just there to leech off of him. So with her providing more insight into what's going on in that Clover Boy scenario, it makes a lot of people question how genuine a friendship certain people in that group actually have with Kai. But again, she doesn't stop there. She even has one more claim, which is the entire cheating allegations that were rumored to be the whole reason as to why they broke up in the first place.
Y'all done came out and said that I done cheated on him with NBA Youngboy. I done cheated on him with Youngboy, then it went to Youngboy bought the G-Wagon, then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even know this man. I don't know Youngboy. First of all, y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so disrespectful. Like, I don't know what Youngboy and his wife or what Youngboy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry, like, my first has to be your first. Why the f would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the f would I go mess with a man who has what, I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and a wife? The way y'all are trying to make me seem like I'm just this dog, I thought that was gonna be my husband.
Since this was the main crutch as to why everybody thought her and Kai had broken up, of course she had to address it in her recent video. But there was nothing to really address because no one had proof of anything and no one really said anything. Kai Cenat at no point in time when he originally came out and said he had broke up with Gigi gave a reason as to why. He had just broken up with her and said he wasn't gonna get into another relationship. Gigi on the other hand did go on the internet and try to dispel those rumors, saying that they never happened, even claimed that Kai Cenat was feeding into it, when in all all reality, no one was feeding into anything because these specific rumors came from a random Twitter page that even Academics himself has a clip dispelling because there was no real truth or even type of validity behind anything that was being said there.
Rumors going around that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with NBA YoungBoy via DJ Academics on his live stream. Here's the thing, chat. This is not true. I just want to tell y'all this, man. I know all y'all be loving Kai and whatever, and this is why I realized, like, me and Kai, we've talked, not recently, but like we've talked multiple times, just offline. That man, when y'all love, y'all be just attacking other no matter what. And this is when I realized, I keep telling y'all this one thing I always say, it's better to be liked than to be right. Bro, how y'all read a headline that says Academics reported that Kai Cenat's girlfriend Gigi is cheating on him with YoungBoy, and I said it on a live stream that I stream to 15,000 people every night. 15,000 people. And there's not one video clip of me saying it.
So she did have to get on the internet and dispel all of these rumors. There was no real rumors to begin with because there was no real validity to anything that was being said. Everybody speaking on the situation, from Academics who even reportedly reported on this, said that he has no idea what this is actually talking about. So it was genuinely baffling that in her video she even had to bring it up and talk about it, but because of how the internet is, of course she had to address it. And most of the things that she said in that video were again just attacking more of Kai Cenat's friends, saying that they were fake. A lot more clearing up of how she is not a gold digger and doesn't want to use them for money. But one big thing that actually stood out to a lot of people as well is when she called out Kai Cenat's assistant Bree.
Now, as for Brianna, the assistant, bring your to the front. I done had to check one too many times. I hate a bitch that can't keep her nose out of other people's business, that don't know her place. Brianna ain't trash, but that BBL you hiding up under all them fucking clothes, you wide back. Like, why the do you insert yourself in our relationship so fucking much? I done told, just do your job. It's your job to bring zebras and horses in the room. Why are you inserting yourself in my relationship? I'm not one of these little bitches before. I don't know what relationship y'all got to where you feel like you're so inserted in his love life. That's not your place. You want to be with him so bad. One time me and him got into it. So we get into it one time. She texts him like, oh, we're gonna get through this like we always do. If somebody loved you, they would da 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 da. I didn't know being an emotional support animal was a requirement on your job application.
Now I'm not gonna show every clip, but that was the main stuff. Her apparently inserting herself into Gigi and Kai's relationship. Her apparently overstepping her boundaries when stuff was going on and Gigi and Kai were having problems. Along with throughout that video, I'm not gonna show every clip, but she was apparently even getting more and more upset as she talked about Brianna. Because she would randomly be going on about stuff that she wants to do for Kai or that stuff that happened between her and Kai. And then once Brianna's name was mentioned, she would go on a quite small tangent talking about how much she doesn't like her, how disrespectful she is, and how she is this, and that, and looks like this, and that. The genuine disdain that she has for her is pretty insane and pretty out of left field probably for most people. And because of that, Brianna ended up seeing these clips on Twitter and wanted to respond herself with some screenshots and receipts to some of the things that she had been saying throughout her entire video. I started working with Kai when he was 19 with no management. Of course, I treat him like my younger brother. It has become a part of my job to protect him from lying manipulators like this, whether it's business or personal. I don't care who has a problem with that. I sent him a supportive message after he found out you were talking to another boy on a Finsta and flirting behind his back for months. And then you try to rehearse a story with him to tell Kai. If you're gonna tell it, tell the whole story. There is a lot more outside of this that's not being said. I don't know how y'all are with your family or close friends when it comes to how people treat them, but we don't tolerate that over here. Should have just let things blow over, but oh well. With a video attached of the alleged story that was being rehearsed.
That's all right, man. Bro, the story is Heaven called. He was on the phone. Y'all asked me if Heaven.
Brianna, Bree's taking Sheriff Swazi's job, bro. Brianna's taking Sheriff Swazi's job and doing it well. She did it well. She's making Sheriff Swazi proud. Amen to Brianna.
What if he got? What if he have? You know, in my car, I'm like, no, it's like, he said, you don't show it. Like, he said 3 ain't regular car. Like, that makes sense. Like,
no, like if I ask to call, it don't say, like, you have to start the call. Wait for it to say. If I ask you, it'll just say,
Aandelen en ETF's.
I'm trying to listen to the thing. I'm turning up the video in my remote.
15% off in wallet
So I have a remote for my phone.
And save
to turn up the video, to turn on videos.
V-Bucks.
Bro.
Why, after watching that video for the first time, because she dropped us all at 4 in the morning when I was already almost done with this video, love that for myself. I was genuinely surprised at what I was looking at, because there is no way that you just had this video being stockpiled and no one has seen it, no one has talked about it, and honestly, no one probably would have seen it if everybody just stayed silent and moved on with it.
Bro, she sat there like, she sat there like, here's an anime joke for you boys. She sat there like Gogeta. Bro really hit him with a key block. Bro said, it's futile. Blasted that shit away, bro. This bitch is Gogeta, bro. This bitch really said, nah. Just flung at that shit, man. Bro, this guy reflect. You know, if you play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, bro, you know what I'm talking about, bro. When they go, they reflect it back and bro, the Brianna actually out of the W,
Bree
man.
didn't stop there. She even pulled up Instagram receipts that a lot of people are alleging are fake or not. I'm not the Instagram receipt checker to know if they are, but I'm going to read them to you, but just take them with a grain of salt. And apparently these are 2 different instances of her allegedly cheating. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time.
Pause.
You just look over it.
Jesus, man, don't get the thing with the pausing. Let me actually sit closer. Should I get? Sure. Hang on. Let me go message Sherry Swordsy right now. Let me go get my thing. I'm gonna go message Sherry Swordsy. Oh, I'm gonna go message Sherry Swordsy. See, I've got my tablet. I'm gonna go message Sherry Swordsy now.
If you decide you're in over your head, give a shout.
Why do you think so little of me? Give me a chance.
It's not about whether I'm underestimating you or not. I'm the adult.
Sherry Swordsy wants to read this. So, guys, I'll let Sherry Swordsy read this, guys. Wow, let's. Sherry Swordsy back again. Today we got another video. We got another episode of catching niggas on the lag. So today we gon' catch niggas on the lag. I can't do this no anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all this time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day, then you have your security telling me that I could leave it. I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lot to guy just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night with me. You never even said you wouldn't just give me a kiss and roll and leave. LMAO, control. We just need to talk my feelings for you. Will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2. And you've only came to see me once, but you've been out since 4 this morning. Cause I seen you going live. But that's the wrap. I'ma go sit down now and pass it back to Swansea unless there's another receipt. Yo, what up, I'm back. So we're gonna carry on the video because trying for Sherry Swordsy. You read that?
Telling me that I could leave it and I'm ready to go. I made up a whole lie to Kai just to be here with you. You come to see me, only stayed about 30 minutes. I asked you to stay the night with me. You never even said you would. Just give me a kiss on the forehead and leave. LMAO, Contrail, we just don't need to talk. My feelings for you will never go away as long as I keep dealing with you. Then you're just playing in my face. I've been here for 2 days now. Today makes 2, and you only came by to see me once. But you've been out since 4 this morning because I seen you going live. Now, for anybody that's confused, the control that's being talked about in these messages is not NBA Youngboy. It is actually another streamer, and with these messages being linked between Gigi and that apparent streamer, this is basically a calm before the storm is actually going to come. Because while Brianna might have been up to see all this stuff, a lot of other people that were accused, like Rakai, Dez, Deshae, some of those people aren't up to make responses yet to what Gigi has seen. So who knows what could possibly come out after everybody else gets a chance to react and see the things that she's actually actually saying. It's gonna be pretty crazy and actually unfortunate to certain parties involved, like Kai, because while Bree, his assistant, is speaking on it, and again, she named people like his friends, and if they end up speaking on it, it's pretty unfortunate that they're bringing him into this drama when Gigi didn't really accuse him or say anything about him, but it might end up spiraling into something bad with her bringing out the craziest things that he might have done or that could have been said, all because people didn't want to just move on. And that's genuinely what should have probably happened. Everything doesn't need to be on the internet, and sometimes you just gotta let situations pass and move on with your life without trying to tell everyone or clarify or justify this, and that, because no matter what you say, some people just are not gonna be on your side. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. If you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, so I post like this every single week. Never miss out on a single upload if you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. That's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one.
Well, boys, that's me, Dover. I hope you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, my boy.